Cara, my dear, we have a little bit of a crisis, and I don't just mean the gas shortage. We have a sauce shortage. Are you ready for this? And not just any sauce, my dear. The fast food chain, our favorite, Chick-fil-A, says due to the industry-wide supply chain disruptions, some Chick-fil-A restaurants are experiencing a shortage of select items like sauces. So that means they'll be limiting you to 1 sauce per entree, 2 sauces per meal. And if you get a 30 count, you only get 3 sauces. Well, that still sounds like plenty to me if you want to know the truth.
I am a lady who loves a sauce, so I am slightly panicked about this. However, I do think that sometimes Chick-fil-A gives you too many sauces. Like, I used to have a stockpile of sauces, so maybe this will teach them to dole out accordingly. But I like the buffalo sauce. It's like a swift little kick. I like it.
Go back. There's a buffalo sauce at Chick-fil-A.
Yeah, girl.
My mind is blown right now. I thought it was honey mustard, ketchup, barbecue sauce, and the Polynesian. I do stockpile them too, which is perfect because if you happen to be making nuggets at home because you're trying to save money and not go out so much, then I make it feel like Chick-fil-A to the children when I go ahead and put the sauces that I have left over on the plate. And
yeah, I like that. You make them come through, like give it to them in a paper bag too.
Yes, exactly.
Okay, let's move on because it's time to celebrate some of music's greats. All right, we're talking about the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. They've introduced their 2021 inductees into the Hall of Fame. So they're claiming this is their most diverse class of inductees ever, and I think it is because it includes Tina Turner, Carole King, the Go-Go's, Jay-Z, the Foo Fighters, Dave Grohl specifically. In order to be a nominee, artists are required to have released their first record 25 years prior to induction. All right, anyone you want to see included in the future that you have your eye on. Now, I will say that Tina and Carole have both been inducted before, but for like songwriting and for Tina and Ike. So this is like on their own. Yes, and I was also reading there's some controversy, because not really controversy, but people were upset because LL Cool J was also mentioned, but he was kind of like relegated to a like musical, I forget what, excellence award, which they thought was kind of like not cool for LL Cool J because he should be in the actual Hall of Fame. I don't know.
You know who else is not in, but they have been nominated? My BFF. Friends, but I had the pleasure, the honor of interviewing her 2 years ago, Dionne Warwick, nominated but not in. So many things wrong with that. She is now going to have been in the music industry for almost, more than 50 years, almost 60 years.
Right.
There are a lot of reasons. A lot of people are thinking maybe because she's not necessarily rock, but she paved the way for so many artists, so many female artists, African-American women artists. And so I think that is a travesty. And I am going to
write a letter
and petition with a sign.
I love Dionne Warwick. I love the name Dionne. I love that she's Whitney Houston's aunt. And I love her on Twitter now.
Dionne Warwick, please put her in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. All right, speaking of music, get excited for the Billboard Music Awards that's airing Sunday right here on 11 Alive. Nick Jonas is hosting, and this year's show includes Cara, star-studded lineup of performers, Duran Duran, The Weeknd, Pink. Drake is going to be getting the Artist of the Decade Award, and the top artist nominees are The Weeknd, Taylor Swift, Pop Smoke, Drake, who's been favorite artist of the past year. But why are you laughing? Did I leave somebody out? What did I do? I'm not that hip.
No, I'm laughing because me and you have the same script. We have this great script producer Daniel gave us, and I'm like, who are these people? And you skipped over the ones. Who is Pop Smoke anyway?
Who got you through a pandemic, Cara?
I've been obsessed with Post Malone, Circles.
Okay, I'll tell you who got me through. Taylor Swift.
You liked Folklore, Evermore, She's Forever Ours.
Well, I like the Sweater song. I don't know the titles of songs. I like Cardigan. I like the one where she's talking about her old boyfriend. And I found myself sometimes during quarantine thinking, just kidding. I didn't.
Gosh. Danielle, you really left that part in. Guys, I was totally kidding. But I am going to go through Chick-fil-A, get that buffalo sauce, and listen to some T Swift. Okay.